the room that I mostly study in. It's my study area slash office slash like library or whatever. So first thing we see when we walk through the door is my ID holder from Victoria's Secret, and I showed this in my haul, my back to school haul. Then on this wall I have this giant calendar, and I already have it like filled out. This is all the videos that I'm planning to do, and also like my work schedule and stuff like that when classes start and all that. Just my daily, monthly calendar. Then we walk in, and here's my desk. Here's the overview of the room. I know the lighting kind of sucks, but yeah. Here's my stand like for my video camera. Then just a little lounging area, a bookshelf, and then a little sitting area by the window, another bookshelf, some desk area here. And this is what I'm mostly going to talk about. If you guys want to see like the whole office room tour, you can request it down below, and I'll definitely do that if you guys are interested. I have a printer, and I have another printer, but I don't know why I have two, I just do. And then I have the laptop case that I take to school, a couple of magazines, and then I have like some loose paper right there, and then some CDs, my old CDs. So here's the desk, and I have on top, I have like a bunch of knickknacks. They have a whiteboard, and this is very convenient to like write down or even like pin stuff and like write down what I, want to do through the day or through the week or whatnot. And then I have just a couple of things. I got this thing at TJ Maxx a couple years back, and it's just very convenient to like hold everything. I have my to-do list, my agenda, my iPad, just like random stuff that I put some stickers on. Then I have some mind games if I'm bored. Then I have some notepads, and they're kind of old, so anyways, I need to buy some more. And then I have a couple of magazines just in case I'm bored or whatever. And then I have like little notepads here and a calculator. And I'm usually carrying this with me in my backpack during the year. So, and then I have like this holder with just a bunch of markers for this, obviously for the whiteboard. And I keep my laptop right over here. So over here I have just like pens that I didn't fit in like another place where I have most of my pens, and I just have like some decorative pens, like a Russian pen and a Mexican pen, and just little knickknacks. And then I have some bookmarks right here, and they're like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but they're like holographic, like 3D or whatever. So that's what they look like. And then I have a projector, I think that's what it's called, and that's for math for this year. And then I have my like fitness food journal. And then in this thing I just have like a bunch of random stuff. I have like a bunch of cords right here, and I felt like it would be prettier to like put them somewhere where you don't see them all the time. And I have like some blank CDs, stress ball, yeah. So, and then coming over here, I have just some antibacterial things, some Purell, and this is from Bath and Body Works, and it smells amazing for summer. And then I have this is like a very old thing that I have, and it looks kind of dirty, but I have some markers and pens that I got this year, and I haven't like placed them in my backpack yet. So that's that. And then here I have some note cards, and this is where I keep all of my note cards. And then I have some, obviously, tissues. And I just keep them hidden right there. And then in this part, I have a bunch of stuff. This actually is this is gonna go in my backpack. So that's gonna go in my new backpack, which is this one, and I love it. I got it from Urban Outfitters. And if you guys want to see what's in my backpack video once I actually have stuff in my backpack. Tell me, you know, write me below, and I'll definitely do that. So this actually goes over there, but this is what I have in here. So far I have some sticky notes right there, a highlighter, just some random post-it sticky notes. Then I have, you know, these colored post-it notes. Then right there I have like some backup markers, and I've had them for a while, so I don't really know if they work. Then I have some staple stuff, some Scotch tape, obviously, just random things that you might need when you're in school. Then I just have like this little thing, which is, you know, if I want to listen to my music on my phone, I can just plug that in. And then here I have some pens, which are right there. And then I have some pencils, which are right here. And some erasers too. So, and then I just, you know, I got new pencils. And then some book covers like I showed in my video. And over here, I just have some candle and my Sims 2 game collection. I know I used to be obsessed with it, not anymore really. That's why I don't have like all of it. I have some Sims 3, but I have like mostly Sims 2. Anyways, that's really not for my school supplies or anything. And then I just have some school supplies that I just got. And then over here, I just have some like printer related stuff. Well, this is not, but just some tape. And then printer stuff like backup ink. And then this is just some dividers and sheet protectors and just kind of like random stuff. And then I have a bunch of paper, because I use this paper not just to print stuff on. I actually use it for like some of my classes, and like I write on it, and I feel like it's easier to write on than just regular like lined paper. Anyways, and then I have like just a bunch of random like colored paper right there. That's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!